Hello, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Link the Dragon, and today we are going to be adding rationals. Remember, to be a rational, a number must be able to be written as a fraction. So this video is really going to help you with fraction addition. This is an example video, so let's jump right in. Here we have 3/5 plus -1/5. Key note, when you see two operation symbols next to each other, it can look confusing. Take note of these tips. Plus a minus is the same thing as subtraction. Minus a minus is the same thing as addition, and minus a plus is still subtraction. In this example, we have plus a minus, so we will simplify the equation by writing 3/5 minus 1/5. Now, with addition and subtraction, our denominator, or the number on bottom, needs to be the same. In this case, it is because they're both 5. Once the denominators match, we subtract the numerators, the numbers on top, across just like normal. 3 minus 1 is 2, so we have 2/5. What if it doesn't work out so nicely? Look at -7/3 plus 1/2. The first thing I notice is those denominators are different, and we need to find a common denominator. I know that the smallest number 3 and 2 both go into is 6, so I'm going to make the denominators 6. To get to 6, I have to multiply 3 by 2 in the first fraction and 2 times 3 in the second fraction. Remember, you must do the same to the top that you did to the bottom. So where we multiply 3 by 2, we also have to multiply -7 by 2. This gives us -14/6. On the other fraction, we multiply the bottom by 3, so we will do the same to the top. This gives us 3/6. Now we have turned this into a problem we can solve. The denominator will stay the same, 6. We just need to add -14 plus 3. Here's a trick. When you have a negative plus a positive, take the absolute value of the negative and subtract the positive. Then, super important, you must put the negative sign back. This leaves us with -11, which gives us -11/6. One last example, 4 1/10 plus -8 1/2. We have an extra step here because we need to turn these mixed numbers into improper fractions. I'm using these variables to show you the pattern, with our example numbers on the right. To get this into an improper fraction, you're going to multiply the whole number by the denominator. Then you add that total to the numerator. Finally, you put your answer on top of the original denominator. Here, we have 4 times 10, which is 40, plus 1 is 41, so we get 41/10. Here, we have 8 times 2 is 16, 16 plus 1 is 17, and it's negative, so we've got -17/2. Now, we are back in familiar territory. We need to find the common denominator between 10 and 2. We know that 2 goes into 10 5 times, so we will multiply the second fraction by 5. This gives us -85/10. See, we have another plus minus, which means subtraction. Wait, 41 minus 85? When the smaller number is first, you can take the absolute value of the bigger number and subtract the smaller number. Again, it's super important to put your negative sign back if you're solving this way. Now we have -44/10, and it's time to simplify the fraction. I know that 2 goes into both of these numbers, so I'll start by dividing by 2. This gives me -22/5. I can't simplify this any further because 5 is a prime number. Last step, you may be asked to turn this back into a mixed number. I know, after we did all that work to make it an improper fraction. Good news, it's not too bad. All you do is find how many times the denominator goes into the numerator without going over. For 5 times 4 is 20, and 5 times 5 is 25, which goes past 22, so we will use 4. You can take the 4 out here. Then you subtract 22 minus 20 equals 2. So once you take 4 wholes out, only 2/5 are left over. Do not forget we are working with a negative fraction, so our answer should have a negative sign. -4 2/5. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure to leave a like if this video helped you and reach out in the comments if there are any topics you'd like to see covered. I'm Link the Dragon. Thanks for watching.